Hi everyone, it's me, Susie. I just have a teeny tiny little Temu haul tonight, and I thought I'd just do a little chit chat, kind of catch up on the last couple days. And some of you had been asking about my art, some of my paintings, and so I've got some uh, pictures of some of my paintings, and I thought I might show you some of those and kind of, give you a little preview until I get my page all caught up because I've got lots of pictures I need to put on there, but I'm kind of slow getting it done. So anyway, first of all, I'm gonna start with my little Temu haul, and it's really small. There's one, two, three, four. I think 5 items, so it's little. I'm gonna start out with this. I thought these were so cute, and it was $5.98, and they were earrings, but they actually say my name, and you could get your any name. I mean, obviously, not everybody wants them to say Susie. Let's see, aren't those cool? So I'll just kind of hang at my ears. Anyway, I thought they were pretty cool. I think they had necklaces too, and I didn't get one, and I don't know why I didn't, unless I might have ordered one on another order. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. But anyway, those were $5.98 for a set of earrings, and then I got this necklace, and it was $5.39. It's just a little simple little beaded necklace. I thought that'd be really cute this summer. See those colors a little bit. I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry, guys. Aren't they pretty? They really are pretty colors, and I really like that kind of a light turquoise blue. Anyway, I liked it. Doing good so far, right? You never know. With Temu, most of the time I really like their items, but every once in a while I get something I'm just like, what in the world? But those were both good. And so this was actually a repurchase. It was $3.98. If I can get it to open. And it's just a little setup. It looks like pearls, and it's got your earphones on it. And it plugs in like this. So it'll plug into my old iPad, which is what I use a lot of times when I'm, trying to go to sleep and everything. So, but anyway, I thought I had these before, and they lasted me for probably a good year of using them all the time. And then they quit working, but I'm not gentle on things. So anyway, if I seem a little off tonight, I'm just tired. I've had a whole week of radiation, and I've been awake since about 2:30 this morning, and it's now 9:50 p.m. when I'm recording this. So, and then this was a headset stand, and it's $4.98. I think it has to be put together. Sorry about that noise. Oh, it looks like it goes together pretty easy though. Let's see here if I can figure this out. Nothing like trying it out right on camera. Literally. Comes in 3 pieces. It has this little piece. I always get everything pink or purple or orange. Anyway, you put that there. Well, that. Yeah. See, it just sits like this. And you put your earphones on this. I'm going to sit it on my desk. I've actually started working on my studio, guys. So hopefully soon. And the last item, these were, I think, $1.87. And there's 4 of them. I'm just going to open one. And this is actually a repurchase too, because I bought some, and then they only had them, I think, one in a package, and maybe two. Yeah, it was two in a package. And I put one in the giveaway box that we're going to do in just a few days. If I can get this open. I know I shouldn't use my teeth. It's really gross, but anyway. It is like this. It's got like these spiked things on it, and you stick this down your sink or your tub or whatever. You cram it down there and you turn it around and around and around, and it grabs a hold of the hair and you pull it out, and it works. It's kind of gross, but it works. So, is that exciting? I'm about to lose my iPad. I'll be so glad to get my desk set up so I don't. You should see this. I mean, I have like 2 pillows piled up on my lap for my iPad to sit on. It's crazy. But anyway, I thought I would show you a couple things. Oh, let me show you this first. Hold on. Let me figure out which one was the better one. Yeah, it's this one. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to see if I can get it to show up on camera. If not, I'll take a picture of it. Let's see here. Okay, so this one, if you can tell at all, is a picture that Veta drew of my little dog, Savannah. And it says, I love you. And she can draw better than that. She was hurrying. But anyway, so there it is. A little dog, and it says, I love you up in the little box. Okay. And then this one is Savannah as an angel, and she's got a little halo over her head, and it says, I love you. Isn't that precious? And then this is a heart, and on one side you can see a wing, and it's got a halo, and the other side doesn't have a heart, or doesn't have a wing, because it's half when she was alive and half when she passed away. So this is what Veta drew. Isn't that precious? She can really, really, really draw, y'all, but she's trying to hurry, and she didn't want me to leave. And then, for those of you that saw my live in the car yesterday, in the truck yesterday, when I was talking about our little bull that got in the swimming pool, there he is in the swimming pool. He tore the liner all up, as you can see, and he even tore a hole in the well, not the liner. He tore a hole in the liner, but he tore the cover all up. So that's what you see, a bunch of it around him and everything. But yeah, he's a cutie, but he needs to go to the cell because he's pretty good at getting into mischief. He was already trying to get back out there again yesterday or today. They just rescued him out of the pool yesterday, and today he was already back trying to get around there again. So, and then I thought I'd show you some of my paintings, and these are just like little snapshots that they're not great. So anyway, this is my rendition of the first Highland that we bought. Yeah, she was my baby. Oh, this isn't a painting, but these are two skulls that I decorate them with a bunch of flowers and usually some vintage jewelry. And these two I did for a wedding for a friend of mine's sister. Here's another painting. I'm trying to look around, make sure I'm getting it on screen. So there's that one. And this is a little, sorry, it's flipping around. A little Santa that I did. There's several Santas in this group, or Christmas in general. This is one that I did, a little island Santa. So there's that. This one's a Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and it's actually it's a painting of our pharmacist and his wife, which she's a good friend of mine. But anyway, I made it. I made them into Mr. and Mrs. Santa. And then this one was my mom's favorite. She swore up and down it reminded her of my dad. And I made this into our Christmas card this year. Now, this one, slightly political, but it was a commissioned piece. There's two of them, actually. So, anyway. And this was my aunt and uncle and their son, Jason. I did this as a gift to them because they lost their son. He died suddenly of a heart attack, too young. This was a picture of my cousin's dogs that I did for her for Christmas. For some reason, I've got pictures that I didn't paint. Oh, here's another one, the other one of the political ones. So I did that. Oh, this one's actually one of my favorites. I just thought she was cute. All of these have sold. I don't have any of them anymore. This is another one. A lady bought this one and then she ordered another one to go with it. And I think she's going to do another one actually. And then I don't like to do people. Especially like it's okay if you're doing like I don't do anything that's realistic. I don't like to paint realistic things. But people really bother me. But I started trying to do some of these little things. That one's Dolly, if you couldn't tell. Dolly Parton. And John Wayne. This one I don't know. I like it, but I don't. Lucille Ball. Oh, this was just a silly one that I did one time of a reindeer. I actually still put that one up at Christmas. There's a Santa Claus one somewhere. This one was my little elf Opry. And here's a black Santa. The cowboy Santa. I told you there's going to be a lot of Santas. A Dr. Santa. Already did that one. Oh, this one is a whale with a girl in a boat right above it. I'm completely fascinated with humpback whales. And I'm obsessed, actually. So there's a little rabbit. This is a different one. I don't usually do this kind of stuff. I was mainly just playing. I did that one to go with it. And this one, little frog on the flower. Why is it trying to stick? Oh, this one. This one, I wish I still had it. I would send it to her name just went out of my head. And it's just gonna drive me nuts. I'm telling you, chemo, guys. To Liz, not Ferris, the other one. After she did these boots are made for walking song. Why can't I think of her name? I know it. I would say it any other time. This one is a little bunny, and I used it for a thumbnail one time. It's a little cranky bunny. And Willie Nelson. And here's a cow. I love cows. I love to paint funny cows. I've probably done more of them than anything. And that's all of those. So anyway, there's that. I hope you could see those good. It was hard to tell. I was kind of peeking around the sides like some kind of weirdo. But anyway, I was just gonna catch up a little bit. Yesterday was my 13th radiation. It went well. They didn't forget to tell me to breathe this time. I managed to stay awake most of the afternoon and didn't go to sleep till late afternoon yesterday and slept till about 2:30. Oh gosh, excuse me. This morning, and then now I'm tired and my hair is a mess. The curls are just like standing in different directions, and I need to redo the color, but I'm thinking about coloring it. I've ordered some stuff to color it hot pink. I've never done anything like that, so I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, and don't know if I'll like it, but it's a temporary thing. So, well, semi-permanent. It washes out after a few washes, so I figure, if I absolutely hate it, I'll just wash it and wash it and wash it. But oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Gosh, I haven't yawned in all day, and then all of a sudden I'm yawning. But anyway, so we went to Mark's mother's after we got out of radiation and visited with her, and she's 89, and she doesn't look near that old. She looks like she might be in her 70s, maybe. I don't know, mid 70s or something. But she had fallen not very long ago. It was in the winter, but it was slick outside, and she fell and broke her hip. Had to have her hip replacement, and she's really struggling to get over that. So we went and saw her, and she's at home. She still lives at home and takes care of herself, does her cooking and all that. Her granddaughter lives with her, and so she's taking care of the laundry and sweeping and anything like that has to be done. But oh my goodness, I need to just redo this video if I'm going to sit here and yawn the whole time. I'm so sorry. But anyway, so it was good to visit with her. She lives a little over an hour away. So, but we were already in Tulsa, so we just had to go across town to Jinx, and we could visit with her for a while. And then we went out and had Mexican food. So I had some enchiladas, which were really good. If I could ever get Reese to come here, that's where I want to take her, is to Los Cabos is the name of it. And I really like it. I like it. And there's a place in Stillwater called Mexico Joe's. It's the same as there's another restaurant called Eskimo Joe's. It's kind of gotten world famous actually, but they're owned by the same person. But anyway, one's like burgers and chicken and that kind of stuff, and then the other one's Mexican. And they used to have an Italian one called Giuseppe's, and I loved it, but it went out of business, and I was so disappointed when it went out of business. But I guess it just didn't get enough, or I don't know. But anyway, so I don't really have much else to talk about tonight. I'm still kind of digesting Reese's live that she did with Miriam. It was really emotional, and a lot of it was emotional, but not in a bad way. It was interesting to watch it and get to know Miriam a little bit more, and she kind of cut up with Reese because we all, those of you that know Reese know how she is. If you don't know Reese, then look up Relatable Reese, and be prepared. She's a character, and there's just not much not much saying what, or not much whatever. You don't know what she's going to say is what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess. But I'm just tired, and I was working on my studio today, and I've got the box about ready to mail, so I'm going to do our giveaway in the next few days. I'm going to, get a video up maybe tomorrow, and get everybody to enter to win that. And oh, I was going to tell you guys, we are up to 209 subscribers. I was just so excited over that. It's really, just building slowly, but I feel like that, it'll last if we can just build slow and easy, and hopefully I can get some good content up and give you all something worth watching. I mean, tonight I kind of feel like this is almost a waste, but I wanted to get this little Temu haul out of the way and let y'all see some of the good stuff we can get. It's funny. I was over at Megan and Curtis's, and he had on a jacket that I'd got him for Christmas. It's one of those. It's like the plaid. It's plaid. It's lined and everything, flannel type thing. Well, anyway, I think it has a hood on it. It might not have a hood, but I think it has a hood. But anyway, he said he wore it to work, and that all the guys were like, "That's nice," and everything, and they couldn't believe he'd got it, or that I had got it on Temu. He told him that his mother-in-law got it for him for Christmas on Temu, and they're they were real shocked, that, because people think that Temu stuff's all junk, and you got to watch what you're doing, and really look at the pictures and look at the reviews, and if it's not what you like, you send it back, and that's the only way they're going to learn what's good and what's bad, is if we send the bad stuff back. So, I'm a firm believer in that. But anyway, so then Megan said that he came home today or something, and he said, "Well, I ordered some stuff from Temu." So I thought that was funny. I thought, "Oh yeah, he'll be getting Mark hooked on it next," because Mark's always like, "Oh, you got to slow down on that Temu stuff. You got to slow down on it," and I've slowed way down. But if he ever starts looking at the website, I guarantee you he'll be ordering some stuff too, because there's a lot of neat stuff on there, and a lot of stuff that guys like, tools and flashlights, and I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And I've really had excellent luck with it. We've got several flashlights that we're using that they're rechargeable flashlights, and I mean, we've been using them for over a year, and they still work just great. And I mean, I got them for like $1, maybe $2 or $3, and I don't know. It's I think it's a good deal, and I see a lot of the exact same stuff on Amazon and in Walmart. But on Amazon, it's exactly the same thing. I mean, it is like in the same box with the same branding and everything on it. So anyway, I think I'm gonna get together some of my makeup, because I have bought all new makeup, and some of it is stuff that you can find online on um, Facebook runs ads for it and everything. And I found a couple things that I really, really like. And if you're a woman of a certain age, like I am, I'm 57, and you might start noticing that you're getting some fine lines and dark around the eyes and everything. And then, good grief, if you go through chemo or anything, it's even worse. And my pores on my chin and everything are just, they've I don't know, I just it's they're bigger and stuff. I don't get it. Just the texture of my skin is just a mess, and it didn't used to be. I used to have just almost flawless skin except for freckles, but I mean, I didn't have any scars or anything like that. Well, the first scar I got on my face really was um right above my lip. I did this painting on a great big half circle of wood. It was thick, and I did it of our horses and cows, and I wanted it. It was when we very first started buying horses and cows, and I put "Some Dreams Come True" and had a picture of the first ones. Because we just have a little hobby farm. We don't have like pastures full of animals. We have, I think at one time we did have like 6 horses, but I was just going crazy on horses there for a while. But anyway, and cows, but anyway. I painted that and it was on my easel and it fell off. This is all going someplace, I promise. It fell off and it hit me right in the face, and it blacked my eyes, and it shoved one of my bottom teeth through my lip. I should have probably said a trigger warning on that, shouldn't I? But anyway, when it did it, everything immediately swelled up. Well, this whole top lip and everything swelled up, and I couldn't see my teeth. It was so swollen that my lip had kind of like curled around my teeth and blood everywhere. Well, I grabbed something and I went running to Megan's house, which is just next door. And when she opened the door, I just about fell in on her, and I said, "I need you to see if I have teeth or not." And so she was like lifting my gum or lifting my lip up, and she could see that yes, I did have my teeth. But oh man, I tell you what, it about knocked me out. It hurt. But anyway, that was the first of the scars on my face, and then now it's not scars, it's just my pores and stuff. It almost looks like acne scars, but it's not. I never had acne. I've hardly had any like significant breakouts in my life. I've been very lucky because I was terrible about taking care of my skin. I mean, it's a miracle that it was in as good a shape as it was for so long. I take better care of it now and it's in worse shape. But but I do want to show you some of the new products that I've bought that I'm trying to, use and make my face in a little bit better shape, and some of the makeup that I've seen that works good on it. Now, I will tell you, I don't like Temu's makeup. That's the only thing. And I have friends that like it, and I see other haulers. I see other haulers that love it, but I don't. The eyeshadow burns my eyes, the mascara burns my eyes, the the foundations and stuff just, I don't know, it just like it I want to say it just like runs off of my face. It's like it just, I don't know, it just doesn't stay on. And now that could just be me. And because like I said, I know other people that claim to really love it. So um keep that in mind. And if you buy some, just try a little here and there. Don't go crazy and buy a whole lot of it, which it's cheap. And if you don't like it, you can send it back. But you know, I'm always kind of erring on the side of caution, and buy a little at a time. But anyway, their clothes, their jeans are great. If you're looking for jeans, they're great. I mean, I wasn't crazy about the men's jeans. They're the ones that I saw are too skinny jeans looking. They're not. They had skinny look, skinny jeans, and then they had the real baggy ones. And my husband, he just wears like a boot cut, you know, Ariat or Wrangler or something like that. He's he's a country boy. He doesn't want. He is now anyway. He was raised in the city, but he's turning into a country boy. But anyway, the women's jeans are great. I really like them. I'm not crazy about their leggings. Most of them are that kind of shiny material, and I don't like that. Um, their their graphic tees and stuff. Just kind of pay attention and look at the pictures. You can kind of tell if it's going to be that icky polyester material, and they're almost all polyester, but some of it's just better. Some of it feels like cotton, and some of it feels like some kind of crazy polyester. But like I said, if you don't like it, you can return it, and they don't give you any hassle about it. You just send it back. They send you a shipping label, or else you can put it on your phone and take it to to where you're going to ship it, and they can print the label or whatever. And so it you know it's easy to do. I've never actually sent anything back. I've there was a couple of items early on that didn't work for me, and they just told me to keep it and they just refunded me the money. But I know they're not doing that as much anymore, which probably a lot of people just, complained and got their money back and ended up with free items. But, you know, I didn't do that. I really only complained whenever something was wrong. But, you know, to each his own. But, now you just go online and you just say, this is why I want to return it. And if there's something wrong, they like to have a picture of it. And then you send it back. And once it is sent, like it clears the mail, it doesn't have to be when they get it. It's when it's, marked that you actually shipped it. You get your refund. So, I mean, it's pretty fast. And, I really like that. But yeah, these items that I showed you tonight, I got price reductions on almost all of 'em. I think actually on all of them. I mean, anywhere from, 50 cents to a dollar or something on each item. So, hey, I like it and I don't complain about it at all. But anyway, I'm going to go and I think I'm going to try to work tomorrow on it. Well, I'm going to work on my studio. I don't think I'll have it set up tomorrow, but I'm hoping to have it set up this week sometime if I can stay awake. And I'll kind of show you around the studio, and it's going to be in my bedroom, y'all, because I was going to put it in my art room, but I don't want to give up my art room. I want to keep it that. And then I was going to put it in the dining room, and I didn't want to do that. So I had a perfect little desk in the bedroom, and I thought, well, I'll just do that. And I've got a couple little signs that I want to put up on the wall. And the biggest thing is that I had, just stuff sitting around, and oh, it's a mess. I've got a big pile of all my bags, all my purses, because I've been trying to get those organized, and I'm going to put them in shelves, which the shelves are piled up over there. I got to put together, and then oh, it's just a mess. My laundry's piled up. Everything's piled up. Everything just went to crap whenever I went through chemo and then started radiation. It's just like everything just kind of got away from me. And then I'm just overwhelmed and don't get in there and get it all cleaned up like I ought to. But someday, right? Someday it'll be clean. But anyway, I was just going to do this little, little video tonight and get it loaded. Thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm really, really, really hoping to get to 500 by my birthday, which is June 7th. And I don't know if I'll make it or not. That's a big jump, but I'm going to try, right? All that can happen is it just doesn't happen. It's not like it's no major catastrophe. But I'd like to get to 500, and then I'm going to give myself a little time before I get to 1,000. And if I could ever get to 1,000, I cannot even imagine. I would be just crazy excited. So tune into my videos. If you start seeing them the next day or two, I'm gonna um, tell y'all what you have to do to get in on the giveaway. It's completely free. I'm not trying to do anything. You do have to be a subscriber. You'll have to be a subscriber. You'll have to like the video and make a comment. But other than that, that's going to be the rules. I mean, it's pretty easy. And then we're going to take everybody that fits those rules, and we're going to put them in I don't know what we're going to put them in. We're going to put them in something, put their names in a hat or a box or a bag or I don't know what. But anyway, going to put it in something, and then Vetta's going to draw a name out, and that'll be the winner. And then you'll have to, get me your mailing address so I can get it sent off to you. And I'm going to open it up to everybody. So I don't care where you're at. I know if somebody in Australia or something wins it, it's going to cost me a little bit to mail this, but I don't care. I just want to do it. If if it's a crazy expense, then I might have to limit it in the future, because I do want to do some other giveaways. I'm gonna give away some makeup, and it's kind of medium to high end. That'll be coming up pretty soon. Um, I don't know. I've got a eyeshadow palette that I've put aside. It's gonna go. Um, I'm sure there'll be lipsticks because I'm pretty notorious for buying a bunch of lipsticks and lip stains and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do giveaways pretty often, y'all, but it's gonna have to be subscribers. You're gonna have to be, like I said, subscribe, like, and comment. So anyway, I just appreciate you guys so much, and thank you so much for the kind messages that I get all the time. It's just amazing to me how kind everybody has been. And I know the day is coming when I'll get somebody that has something smart ass to say. That's just to be expected. But, you know, I don't know. I'll put up with it whenever. And I can't remember what my daughter, Megan, Bevetta's mother, is starting a channel. I'm not real sure. She's just going to do like a lifestyle channel. It's not going to be a Scientology channel, but she's going to come on mine, and I'm going to introduce her. Maybe y'all can go over and like her too. She may or may not talk about Scientology. I don't know, or she will when she talks to me probably, because I probably drive her nuts because that tends to be about all I want to talk about. But or anti Scientology. I should verify that. But anyway, I don't know how many times I've said I was going, but you know how I said it's a Southern thing. I don't know though. Reese says it's a Midwestern thing, but maybe it's just a U.S. thing. You think maybe it's just an American thing? Because I've got friends all over the place that do the exact same thing. So from the East Coast to the West Coast. So and anyway, but I am going to go this time. I love you guys. Please hit that subscription, hit the like, hit the notification, whatever. Comment. I love the comments. And you know what's funny is Veta goes on there and reads the comments. And she told me, and I know I'm talking again when I already said I was going to go. But Veta said, well, that one woman said she wants to see me again. So, oh, bless her heart. She's like, when are we doing another video, Grandma? We got to do another video because that one woman wants to see me. So I'm not for sure which one you are, but whichever one woman you are, you've created a monster because she wants to come back on. But she's a sweetheart. I'm going to let her. And I'm sure she'll be on there with her mama too. But anyway, I could not remember what Megan's channel is. It has something to do with a mermaid. Like a chubby mermaid? Chubby mermaid life or something like that. I don't know. I'll announce it tomorrow. Or she'll announce it, whatever. But we're gonna get together and we'll announce it, and y'all can go over there. And I don't think she's even got any content up yet, but she will. And she's something else. She probably will do a lot of makeup tutorials too. She's really good at that. So anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.